Good morning for me anyway. What's up, y'all? I don't know when y'all are actually going to watch this, but good morning for me. If y'all watch Saturday Morning Live, which you better have watched Saturday Morning Live, you will see that we lost a table this week. Yay! And actually, it's opened up a lot more area. I talked about getting these shelves and these extra plastic bins and why I use these. I think I talked about that. Did I even talk about that? But yes, I was so impressed with that shelf by the time I got it loaded that I went and bought two more that I'm about to put together and unload. And I think I'm going to be able to like back to back these maybe this way across so that I can go from one side to the other. I'm going to get the other one put up, but when I had this one, I didn't like move it. Are these shelves bowing? I think these shelves are bowing. That's kind of bowed. Maybe not such a great one. It's like I need a stabilizer post between each one of these. I just noticed that now that I've had them up there. If I hold it just right. Wait, do this one especially because it's got some heavy in the middle. Yeah, okay, hold still. Yeah, that is bowing just a bit, but not as much as the table was. And I just realized we're working, I've been trying to figure out how to get rid of that table because it doesn't exactly, I have to empty my whole vehicle out to be able to take it home and throw it out. But I just realized that they're working on the roof and they've got a dumpster out back. So I can hand the foreman a little bit of money so that I can throw it in there. Or I could just throw it in there and piss them off one day. But I'm not like that. So I'll pay them a little bit to take it because they have to pay to dump stuff too. So yes, let's go unload the new two that I bought. And I started thinking about it. I was like, these are made to keep on going up. Like I could go up one more, and I bought two, and it's 4 tiers, so I could add one more layer here, and then use 3 plus the one that's left over to make it this tall. So it's just an idea. I don't know if I want to have it up high, but I do have high ceilings, and there's no reason. I say I don't want it up high, and then I've got this stuff up here that needs a ladder. So anyway, let's go unload these two and some extra plastic bins. I did take the drawer back because some people in the live feed were like, nah, it's gonna bow out, it's gonna bend. And I agreed, it was cheesy drawers. That's like teacher stuff, that's not lock stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna go unload. Bright and early Monday morning, first thing, go ahead and get it taken care of so that I can get all the stuff off the floor and kind of have a normal day. Organizing most likely because it's a holiday, it's Columbus Day, or what we call here in town, Fair Day for kids, because really that's all it is kids have a chance to go to the state fair while it's still in town. But anyway, unload. I've got a bad right arm, so I really shouldn't be doing this with my right arm. Right elbow. I don't know why it's bad. I did something to it. So I use my right arm again. Alrighty. Hey, y'all watch me put one together, so you know what happens. I know to make sure and put the lip backwards, right? Or on the same side. Alright, I got the second one up. And I thought about adding, I actually put the post in this one to add another tier. But it raises it pretty high up here, and I really didn't want the sight line to have that shelf sticking up so high, even though it would maximize my space. I'm still a little bit unsure about the shelf, so maybe one day down the road I'll put these two up, and then maybe I'll buy one more and then add a layer to all 3 of them, and then I'd have a spare. I don't know. But yes, this one will hold pretty much the rest of what was on that table with the plastic bins once I get them a little bit more sorted out. This one would actually hold a few more because I've got just this sitting up here for right now. That goes in my, whenever I find a good organizer thing, that's what is going to get dumped out. And this could be stacked up pretty well too. So that one's still not full. This one's about to be full. This one will give me some leeway with maybe some of these boxes or some of those boxes over there. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna make a big row of shelving. Yay! Table's gone. I don't think the roofing guys are here today though, because it is both a holiday, Columbus Day, which, you know, most tradespeople work on holidays like that, but it also is gloomy. It was sprinkling a little bit this morning, so I'm going to keep my eyes out in the back. I just went back there. They do have a big dumpster with a big craney, picky-uppy thing, so shouldn't be too hard to toss in that 8-foot table. Got the legs taken off. They will go with my metal scrap because there's no reason to throw that away when it can be scrapped with the rest of the metal we have around here, right? Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go start loading this shelf up. Yay, shelves! Go a little bit crazy with the shelves, right? But I need it. I think everybody can agree. And yeah, I thought about something. These, while I don't need the 20 of them that came with the 3 shelves, I can take one of these in to try to find, I'm gonna pile them all up right now, but try to find wheels, because they do make casters that Harbor Freight sells quite a bit of and fairly inexpensive. So if I can find a caster with the same diameter, I can shove it in and roll it around. That's what we would love, right? May make it a little unsteadier, but being able to roll those around like this thing that I've talked about, wonderful. Being able to just wheel this out of the way when I need to. It would be wonderful to be able to wheel these out of the way, but it's not a big concern. I just need to figure out where I want to put these now, because that takes up, hold on, sideways is going to take up a lot of room. I need coffee to think about this, don't I? Yeah. I'm having a really hard time deciding where I want to put this shelf. And I'm thinking right here, right there, sideways, sticking out, which will make it come to right about here, which is not ideal, but I can't think of anywhere else to put it right here. I can't really block the shelf because that's blocking my shelf. So I'm thinking if I stick it out this way, I don't know, let's try. Temporary shelf before I put my other temporary shelf up. I'm not sure I like that. So that kind of blocks up a lot of the aisle, especially with the other one right here. That doesn't mean I can't move this one. However, it's still just kind of awkward to me. I mean, we'll go out a little bit. We can see it's kind of like a maze now. Of course, that back one is just temporary, but I have this one sticking out. It is going to restrict access to some of these boxes over here. Or I could do this and just put it, kind of float it right in the center, too deep, and maybe move once this gets cleared out. That'll give me a little bit more room between the two. I need about 2 or 3 feet at least to get through, so Kim doesn't go crazy. And that will leave me just a little bit of room to squeeze right here. A little bit narrow, but that'll leave me room to go through, assuming I don't put anything on the floor. So, decisions. I can't make up my mind. I think I'm going to go with that. And it is way past time for me to get my scrap metal out of here. If I get my scrap metal out of here, I'll have a significant amount more room, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things full, plus some longer pieces of stuff, and the table legs. It just seems off to me being free floating right in the middle of the shop. But I don't have many other choices. I don't have many other choices, y'all. I gotta figure out where to put them, at least temporarily right now. So I guess it's just gonna be floating right there in the middle of the shop. Somewhere, right about here. Kind of in line with that. And I'm probably, I could just scoot this back just a bit. Not have the ability to walk back here, but have the ability to at least pull out shelves like this from each side. So it might be a little awkward, but that'll give me a little bit more room. As long as I can pull it all the way out and get it out of there, it should be okay. So yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do. It remains to be seen if I'm actually gonna do another one right here, this one, because we come to this wall pretty often. So this may actually be end up taking the top shelf and making a 6-foot version of this for right here anyway. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out. Another option would be here. And as long as I leave this area open, Kim won't complain too much. I could access it from this side. Still can reach around to get stuff up here. I can maybe just turn this into a little bit of back storage, but yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go with that, because I still do have some of these bigger bus tubs, longer, like Baldwin handle sets and stuff, that won't necessarily fit real well on the shelves, including a few bigger items. But I'm thinking that's the way I'm going to go with this one. That's it. We're gonna do that for that one. And as far as that third one back there serving as a temporary stand, I don't really know. I don't know yet. I mean, think about that. Are we filming? Yeah, we are filming. Hey, so that's what I came up with. I'm just gonna double stack them for right now, because I've still got to sort a lot of this, into bigger containers. So I'm just going to double stack these with an L shape kind of going on right here. Like a little L shape, like a really wide L shape. And yeah, not sure how I want to do it after I get those sorted out, but likely that's going to move. However, it does open it up to my slaughter machine, which was one of the problems, which is one reason why that table bent, because I had to move the table out of the way enough to get to that. But as you can see, I have plenty of room. It's nothing's really stacked correctly until I get lids and stuff on them, and that other shelf in the back just has some stuff that I pushed out of the way for right now. So I'm thinking once I get this sorted and put all the locks put in the correct plastic bins, get rid of the ones that I just really don't need, I think this will come in handy. This will work, because after that gets sorted out and stacked correctly, I can then move over to moving some of this on the floor. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and move this and maybe a couple other of these things, and start trying to clean this up. I need one more shelf, right? Need one more shelf. For right now, that's it, because the rest of it's just going to be tedious sorting and rearranging and moving stuff from one small plastic bin into bigger plastic bins. And but yeah, it gives us enough room to easily walk through here. even roll a chair. That's the big thing, is rolling a chair through here. But once again, once I get rid of a lot of this scrap metal, of course it's gonna pile back up. But once I get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bins there, that'll really help. So this week I really need to plan a scrap metal run just for the space. That's all scrap metal. I'm only gonna make like 50 to 60 bucks off of that, because it's only like, you know, 5 cents a pound or whatever. And most people are like, oh, I'll just call a scrap metal guy to come pick that up. However, I do have some brass in that little coffee can over there, as well as brass keys and brass powder, so definitely wouldn't give that up. It looks like I've got a half full container of keys there, so that's probably 20-30 pounds. I mean, altogether probably about $100 worth of stuff, so it's worth it for me to drive it down. Kind of worth it for me to drive it down. Save the environment, save the planet. All right, anyway, that's it for right now. I'm gonna go take a break and then start organizing some more stuff. So I'm not sure why you'd have any questions or comments, but if you do, post them in the comments section. Okay, it's afternoon now. I've gone out and done a couple of jobs, and in the meantime come back and forth to straighten this up, move stuff around. So yay, we're done with the shelving, except for just moving stuff. I kind of like how this ended up being an L shape too. But anyway, I just wanted to provide an end of the day update, since I did a beginning of the day update. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Make sure and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Also, there's a link up here in the top corner to subscribe to the channel. If you have not done so, make sure and hit that bell notification so you know instantly when we upload the newest content. Thanks again for being here. We really appreciate all y'all who watch our videos. So make sure and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you next video.